I had a chance to check out Bring Her Back, a new film from the Philippou brothers, whose film, Talk to Me, was a hit a few years ago. And I'll let you know my thoughts about Bring Her Back after this. Bring Her Back is new in theaters from A24 Films. It's directed and written by Danny Philippou and Michael Philippou. After the accidental death of their father, Andy, played by Billy Barat, and his blind sister Piper, played by Sora Wong, are sent to live in a foster home run by former social worker Laura, played by The Shape of Water's Sally Hawkins. Laura already has one foster child, a strange mute boy named Oliver, played by Jonah Wren Phillips. Andy and Piper bond with Laura soon after their father's funeral when they find out that Laura recently lost her birth daughter, Kathy. While at first the kids settled into the home of their eccentric caregiver, Andy and Piper soon begin to suspect something more sinister is going on. And unbeknownst to them, Laura is planning a dark ritual involving her dead daughter and the 3 foster kids in her care. While Talk to Me was a potent little horror movie, I felt it was a little too similar to other cursed horror films released in the last decade or 3, such as The Ring, The Grudge, It Follows, and more recently the Smile franchise. Bring Her Back does share some key elements with Talk to Me, mainly that it is about a ritual that is performed so that a grieving person can once again have contact with a lost loved one. But Bring Her Back is a far superior film, and the stakes are risen much higher than Talk to Me. It shows that the writing, directing team of Danny and Michael Philippou are a true force to be reckoned with in the genre of horror. Bring Her Back is emotionally heart-wrenching, viscerally gruesome, and downright terrifying all at once. The emotional core of Bring Her Back is much more potent here, as the weight of grief is shared by all 3 main characters, allowing grief to show up in multiple ways from different perspectives. Andy, Piper, and Laura are all grieving in one way or another, and dealing with that grief in vastly different ways. There's a large part of Bring Her Back that serves as a drama, diving deep into the darkness one feels after losing a loved one, apart from all the horror that results from the meeting of these 3 damaged people. It's a strong dissection of grief, and at first, when Andy and Piper arrive at Laura's house, there are some downright sweet moments as 3 broken souls attempt to mend together. It's because this emotional core is so well developed that when the horror appears, it feels more dangerous than ever. It's not like there is nothing supernatural going on during this get-to-know-you time we spend with Laura, Andy, Oliver, and Piper. Right from the start, when we are introduced to Oliver, we know something is off. Way off. The kid is creepy as all get out, and by far is going to be the takeaway character of the movie that will get under your skin the most and stay there. Little Jonah Wren Phillips does a creepy good job of being off-kilter, to be kind, a walking nightmare to be more accurate. His blank stare and zombie-like actions are terrifying, especially coming from a child so young. The psychological weight and physical lengths this little actor goes in Bring Her Back is something that is truly iconic and makes this film the terrifying fright fest it really is. Phillips steals the show, from his blank stare to the gut-wrenching table-gnawing sequence. This is a performance that will make your skin crawl and fill your head with new, horrifying nightmares. Because Bring Her Back is so beautifully raw with its emotions, it sets itself apart from the regular horror herd. There are some shocking moments that I should have been able to call out, but I was too enwrapped in the lives of these characters and their safety to notice the horrors coming from all angles, endangering Andy and Piper. I don't think I've seen Billy Barat, who plays Andy, before, but he has a likable kid-next-door quality that feels earnest. Sora Wong is another fresh face who plays Piper and gives her character strength and wit, making you forget that she is blind. But the pair of actors shine the brightest when they're together. Their brother and sister relationship feels comfortable and effortless, like they really have experienced all of this turmoil and only have each other to cling to. Because the love these 2 siblings share is so strong and pure, the threat is multiplied exponentially. By the end, I was on my seat's edge, hoping these 2 will make it out okay. The real surprise is the terrifying performance Sally Hawkins brings to Laura. She does some truly diabolical things in Bring Her Back, but still manages to inject humanity into the performance. It reminds me a lot of Kathy Bates from the movie Misery. As misguided as she is, you can understand why she does what she does. That meek little cleaning lady from The Shape of Water is no more. What Hawkins brings to Bring Her Back is a powerful, star-making performance. What I loved about Bring Her Back was that the story of every character mixes so well together and comes to an end that is heart-wrenching, exciting, and abhorrent all at once. This film goes to some ugly places, and you won't believe some of the violence that plays out. While the supernatural is just below the surface, it is ever-present, but shown in a very tactile and smart manner, feeling more like a subliminal terror one might have found in the movie Hereditary. Each character has a journey, a challenge, and an end that feels crucial to the story. I truly didn't know how the fates of these characters were going to play out. This was one of those perfect stories where everyone has a unique end, culminating in an operatic finale that left me in awe. Anyone who thinks the horror genre has lost its edge should look no further than the work of the Philippou brothers. Bring Her Back is personal horror that can only be categorized as bleak. Due to the emotional resonance and sheer nightmarish moments, Bring Her Back is this year's Hereditary. It surely is peppered with the supernatural, but it's the personal moments and the extreme relationships between the cast that drives the story deep, like a knife straight through the soul. Don't miss this one. It's sneaking into theaters in between all of these new summer blockbusters, but I'm telling you, don't miss this one. Are you going to go see it? And what'd you think of the previous film by the Philippou brothers? Talk to me. Let me know down in the comments. Please do me a favor and punch that like button down below. Share this video with all of your social media addicted pals. Click subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for notifications. You're doomed to live the life you're meant to be, stuck inside your reality. You're doomed. Oh, you're doomed. You're doomed. Live the life that you are meant to be. To live inside that